I know little bits about it. I became interested in it a few years ago because I was particularly drawn to the Red Woman painting by Franz Marc, and I found it, I think it was the colours and the look of it just stood out to me in the gallery as it was displayed at the time. I often pop back and look at the collection just because it's such a really odd mix of styles and colours, but also quite dark black and white images as well. So I just like the contrast, and I like the idea behind the movement that Franz Marc was a part of as well. I really liked the idea of the way that people being in harmony with nature, and this use of colour to express emotion was something that I found quite interesting. I like the idea of, say, when you taste something, in my head a colour comes up. So again, it's trying to find a new way of describing things or using your senses to get a new meaning across. So I think I try and think like that, and I think I like this idea of colours and sight and feeling all working together. My daughter loves the museum. Sometimes she loves different elements of it to me, and what I particularly enjoy is going with her, because I used to go to the very same museum as a child, and my recollections of it then are quite different to how it is now, but I enjoy seeing her enjoying a museum in a new way. I enjoy I suppose I wallow in nostalgia a bit when I go there, but I also like seeing her learning and responding to the different things, not always as enthusiastically as I perhaps hope. I get a lot out of going to the museum with her, just because how she reacts, and me also looking back to what I remember about it. I often go to the museum as well, and often with my daughter, sometimes not with her, but this particular painting, The Red Woman by Franz Marc, was something that I was drawn to. So my approach to it was, I just went there one afternoon and I sat and I wrote everything that came into my head while I was sitting there in the art gallery. And from that, it was quite interesting what just popped into my head, possibly going back to my own visits in the past, and I started remembering things, and you're just writing, not quite a stream of consciousness, but it was just writing anything that you thought of. Reading the poem, you wouldn't know what it was about, specifically this painting, but it was my response to how I felt at the time and what it meant to me. So. Juno's fruit is dormant bulbs, seed heavy in my hand. Each lunar pull marks time, counts rings till you feed from my breast.